Hey everyone, so I wanted to come on here and share a little bit about my experience with working in the human services field. I am new to vlogging, so please be kind. So to get started, I first got into the field of psychology when I got my associate's degree. This was back in 2016. And so I started college there in 2008 after graduating from high school. And then I graduated with my associate's degree, as I said before, in 2016. And then I graduated from Bowie State in 2019 after transferring there in 2016. And so after I went to Bowie State and got my bachelor's degree, I graduated from there in 2019. And then literally January of 2020 was when I went on ahead and applied to grad school. So with applying to grad school, the process, it wasn't too bad, but the thing was, so graduating with my bachelor's degree with my GPA, it was a 2.5. And so with that, I was put on a preliminary basis when I was accepted into grad school. And so with that preliminary basis, it meant that I could go in to my grad school program with a 2.5, but I could not get anything lower than a 3.0. So talk about scary. Yes, it was very scary. So to go along with that, I have been in grad school for the last 5 years. I just recently completed my degree and it got conferred in October of 2024. And since then, I've been studying for the National Counselor Exam, the NCE. So I'm studying for that now. But in the midst of everything, I've been in the human services field working in addiction counseling for the last 2.5, 3 years. And so from my experience, anyone that is looking to get into this field, it does have its ups and its downs. There are going to be moments where you're going to be stressed out. There are going to be moments where you are just going to be happy with doing your job, given the population that we work with, which are individuals that are struggling with addiction. So with that, like I said, I wanted to come on here and just share a little bit of my experience from school and what it's like working in the field. So right now I am working at an outpatient mental health treatment facility. And so I've been there now for almost a year. And so working there, I do IOP, OP, and then individual SUD counseling. So IOP, for anyone, like I said, that is new to the field or that is looking to get into it, that stands for intensive outpatient treatment. OP stands for outpatient treatment. And then, as I said before, I do individual SUD counseling. And right now I have my ADT, or my alcohol and drug trainee certification. And that you have to get through the Board of Maryland and Professional Counselors. Again, for anyone that is looking, that lives in the state of Maryland, that is looking to get into the human services field, that's where you go to get that certification. And then you have other certifications that you will have to get through the Maryland board as well. And then if you're planning on getting your degree in psychology and then going on to becoming a fully licensed mental health therapist like me, you will not only have to go through the schooling, but you will also still have to go through the board to get licensed and credentialed that way. And then once you do get your LGPC, or your licensed graduate professional counselor's license, after finishing all of the schooling, you have to hold that for 2 years after taking the National Counselor Exam, which again, I'm currently studying for. So guys, wish me luck. Okay. So yes, so once you finish school and then you go ahead and submit your your LGPC application. You will then go ahead and sit for the exam. And then once you do sit for the test, you have to hold that license for 2 years. And then you can go back to the board and submit your LPC, which stands for Licensed Professional Counselor's License, where then at that point, you'll be able to practice independently. And throughout my entire career working in the human services field, there have been a lot of ups and downs. There have been a lot of good moments. There have been a lot of moments that have been very stressful. But for me, working in this field for the last 2.5, almost 3 years, I can definitely say is a very, very rewarding thing. I know for me, it's been a very, very good thing because I do come from a family line of addiction. So the fact that I was able to find my calling, I guess, as they say, for a career, I'm definitely happy that I chose the human services field. So if you guys want more content when it comes to the human services field, how to get into it, whether you live here in Maryland or if you're just looking for general information, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll make sure to put more content up. Bye, guys.